Bangladesh are another one of the lesser lights of this tournament. Not to be rude, it's, I think, a fair enough assessment. Laura, what can we expect from a side that doesn't have a great deal of experience on the global stage?
Yeah, I think it's it'll be a tough competition for them, and they've in their own right been successful, in playing in the qualifiers and playing against sort of some of the other slightly weaker sides. They've performed well, but I think it's the challenge for them will be to take that form and to try and elevate it and be able to compete against some of the better teams.
They have some good senior players, some experienced and established senior players. We talk about the captain, Salmo Khatun, and they've got batsmen that have made some decent runs in T20 cricket, but different conditions to what they'll be expecting, and particularly different bowling attacks against the likes of Australia and New Zealand.
So they've obviously got Sri Lanka and India in their group as well. So their skill sets are probably quite well suited to competing against those teams because they've got a lot of spin and they sort of play in a more similar way. They might come unstuck a little bit against sort of some of the pace and sort of seam bowling options that the likes of Australia and New Zealand have.
So what is it for a Bangladesh team coming to this? What will make their tournament? What will be a good result for them?
I think I'd imagine that they'll want to win every game they play, but I think they'll probably sort of sit down and probably maybe even have had a conversation about what they want to try and achieve and what they're how they're going to judge themselves, and I think they'll be hoping that they can I guess put in some good performances to a level which they're happy with. Might not be the same level that some of the bigger teams can compete at, but I think they've got to be realistic.
We don't want to write them off too early. We don't want to be disrespectful, but a win against Sri Lanka, would that constitute a good tournament for them?
Absolutely. I think they, it's not to say they can't beat the other teams as well. I think they'll just have to sort of really pull together, and a few players will have to contribute for them.